Hi Virgo, welcome back and welcome to another reading. This will be your general reading for December 2023 for those of you who have a Virgo sun, moon, or rising. And if you don't have one of those placements and it's a title or the thumbnail that led you to click onto this video, as we always say, stick around. There may be something here for you. If you'd like to support this channel beyond liking and subscribing, you may do so by watching an ad or two when it comes up. And as always, the link to my PayPal is on the About page. Thank you. So, this late in December, we're really talking about the month in retrospect. But as these videos tend to mature, in about a month or two, even though the topics are relevant, the point I'm trying to get to is that we're last, but you are certainly not least. And there's still time. There's time. Look at you. I'm also hearing, look at us. This to me looks like elation. It looks like emotional satisfaction. And that's all a bit cliche, when we're talking about these two particular cards. But if we're looking at it at face value and just as how, what we're approaching when we're looking at your month, it looks satisfactory, I think is the word that you would use. So Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, very lucrative indeed. A lot of rewards, a lot of gifts. Something that maybe at one point was a concept, you've conceptualized it. It's sort of been understood. It takes form. You get your hands around it. You get something sturdy, you get something firm. So you're touching ground, you're touching down, and you're growing, developing roots. Can we just look at these 4 cards for a moment? This is so dope. I'm so happy for you. Look at this. Like, this looks like roots, hurricanes. Like, if you've ever, lived in an area that's prone to extreme weather conditions, you know that some of these extreme weather conditions can just absolutely demolish vegetation, namely trees, whether that's wildfires that burn them down to the ground, or 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds that bend trees. But there are some trees where their roots go so deep that no matter the winds that they encounter, no matter the pressures, no matter the influences that they encounter, they stand firm and they stand the test of time. They are firm. They're not going anywhere. That's the kind of stability that I'm getting from these 4 cards, and I think that that's just so... Listen to what I'm saying to you. It's a beautiful thing. And I think that people go their whole lives seeking that kind of stability, that kind of sense of security, and not knowing if they'll ever be able to attain it. And you yourself have those doubts at times. And it's normal. But it's about what you choose, right? And it's about, your desire to continue to work on the thing, your desire to focus on trying. Also, something here about your attire, about your outfit. I feel like you put together a good team. You put together a good workforce. Yeah. They really, GSD, they really get shit done. So if you're in project management, it looks good. If you're in a leadership position, it looks good. People, they like you. And so if that's something that's important to you, they do. Yeah. One more. Okay. Be right back. Alright, so we are back to talk about your cards. And we'll take it section by section. And we'll start in the top left with the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. This very well could be a water sign who is offering you the world. They're offering you the world. It's almost like they're making you an offer that you can't refuse. And I don't know what else to say about that. So it's like you're in two minds about it. Because on the one hand, you have this offer that's being made to you, but on the other hand, Two of Pentacles, you have this reality that is also fulfilling. But maybe at times to you seems as though it pales in comparison. And you're weighing your options. Is that something that you feel guilty about? Is it something that you have no shame? How dare you look a gift horse in the mouth? How dare you not appreciate the blessings you have before you? These are the things that you've prayed for. And you should be falling on your knees, thanking God or whoever for having answered you, for having answered your prayers, for answered your prayers. The purpose of this is not to lecture, and I think that that's a direction this is going, because that's the energy, and like, you're gonna do enough of that on your own. You don't need me adding to that, right? So what are you gonna do? Because the only way that you'll be able to get past this is to go through it. Is to do the work, acting like there isn't an issue, acting like you're not uncomfortable. Sure, you might think that it's sustainable, but will you be happy while you're pretending? And this moon card, I've noticed, keeps following you. And if you've been watching each of your videos for the past few months, it's been in each one. And I just think that it's almost like, why does this keep coming up? It's almost like it's a non-issue. It's a non-factor, motherfucker. But this Cancer, it's like they won't shut up. Be careful of who is trying to sell you a dream around this time. Be careful of the people who are trying to sell you solutions, who are trying to sell you, fix alls, snake oils. There's a lot of jealousy here and a lot of selfishness. Now, whose it is to be determined, whether it's yours and wanting to indulge and wanting to have your cake and eat it too and wanting to take advantage, or if it's this energy that you're coming up against and this is just how they are showing up. But it's feral, it's rabid, it's also detestable, and I'm trying not to judge, but I just want to, successfully illustrate unkind. Why could they possibly be contacting you? What do they want? You know what they want. And the point is that you're not going to give it to them. And it's just ridiculous because, like, when they find out that you're not going to give them what you want to give them, then they try to make it seem like they weren't really asking you for what they were asking you for. Really? Like, come on. We knew what you wanted from the jump. I feel like people need to respect your space. They need to respect your boundaries. They need to respect your decisions. And they are. You're making them. It's a requirement in sharing your space. I hope you found this helpful. And I hope to see you in the next one. I'll see you next year.